Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to get on here real quick and share with you guys my new version of the Unfazed, the mid-year planner. If you're familiar with my original version of this planner, it was undated and this one is dated. I needed that in my life. I don't mind an undated planner, but I like to know where I'm at all the time. And although I was going through and dating it as I went, it's kind of nice to just have it done for me. Mid-year fresh start. I'm ready. I'm ready to move into this one. So I just wanted to get on here. I want to keep this video short, but I wanted to show you some of the changes that I did on this one that I think would be good. I'm enjoying it. First off, this is the cover page. It looks very much the same. I kept the same aesthetic. I like that minimalist look. It just really fits my vibe right now. But I expanded the canvas a little bit on this one. Mainly this planner it's very functional, but I love to decorate, and I tend to make the canvas bigger. So I went ahead and put the size that I usually use to accommodate my stickers right on here. So I kind of like that. I know it's easy for us to do it in Noteful, but just having it already done in a layout that works, it's just, for me, it's an upgrade. So I hope you guys enjoy that too. So also I plan in Noteful, so I made it so that it fits the screen entirely on my end, because I don't enjoy this like purpley blue background that Noteful has going on. I'm hoping that one day we can customize that and change that out to white. I would really love that. Just a small thing, but I just like the way that it fits the whole screen. So that was one of the things that I changed on it. I'm not going to go in depth in this video because I did that in the original Unfazed Ring Edit version. So if you haven't seen this planner before, I recommend you go to that video because it's very in-depth to everything that's on here. This one is just going to be kind of a swipe through and some of the difference that I did in this one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into the first page. In order to get there, you can click on this little buckle or you can just swipe over. This planner is built consecutively, so all of your months will be together, all of your vision boards together, your dailies, your weekly, your journaling pages. That way, if you just need to refer to something that happened the previous day or a previous month, you can just swipe over instead of always just having to rely on the hyperlinks. So just so you know that. So this is the index page, and here you will basically get to everything that's in the planner, all of your templates. There's 26 built in. Your sections and what you customize them to be, you could link them here or get to them here. Your page backgrounds, if you want to use like a line, a blank, a graph page, all of the templates are linked here as well. And then just a spot to put your quick links that you will do your own links to over here. So this area is not linked. Okay, so that's going to be the index page. I'm going to swipe through the planning templates so that you can just see a quick visual of it. But like I said, if you need details, you can go to the previous video that I did on this planner. So here's your blank, your lined, your bullet, graph, craft paper, dark background, chalkboard. And then I'm just not going to talk, and I'm going to quickly swipe through these. These are the templates. Okay, so those were the templates, and those will also be included as PNG overlays in black and in white, okay, in the files that come with your planner. So here you're going to go to the yearly overview for 26-27, and next to it is the 27-28. These pages are not hyperlinked. If that's absolutely something you guys want, please let me know. I can consider doing that in the future. I just don't plan that way. I don't navigate off of this page. I use it mainly just to see what the month looks like and then jot down some quick things on here. But it's not a navigation system for me, so I just didn't put it on here. But if that's something that is important to you guys, let me know and I'll do it in my next one. Okay, so up here you also have a link to get to your next page too if you want to use that. And then we jump into our months. So the big thing with this planner, the big difference is that it is dated. Like I said, I don't mind an undated planner. It's very quick to date it, but I also just like to have it done because I've been doing it as I go. But this way, it's already done for me. I know where I'm at within the planner at all times. All the pages are dated, and there's just no feeling of feeling lost in the beginning, which I like that. That personally, I enjoy that, but I do see the benefit of having it undated because you don't have to buy the planner more than once, and that's great too. You can use it every year if you need to. But if you're like, if you're like me and you like it done, it's this one is already done. So this is what the monthly looks like. You'll have, like the other one, your quick links up on the top to take you to your customizable page 1 and 2, and then also to your vision board, your finance, your monthly reflection, all of those things, and we'll go through that. So each page here, each daily is linked here, and all of your weeks are linked here. Okay, so then let's jump to what a daily looks like. Oh, I started on there, so let me swipe over to July 2nd. So this is what your daily page will look like. So it's blank. It has your page range up top that you can quickly access the other dailies in that month. It has your quick links up here, and then you know what page that you are on. Okay, like my other planner, there is hidden links on these pages to get to your journaling page, because every daily page has a journal page that's linked to it. And you're going to find that link up here on your top right. So if you tap on it, it's going to take you to your journaling page, okay? The navigation here on the journaling page, these links up here are going to take you to the other journaling pages for that month. And you'll know where you're at because these pages will say journal on them, where the daily pages do not, okay? So then if you tap back on that corner on the top right, it'll take you back to the daily page that's tied to that one, all right? So that's easy navigation back and forth, and the only way to get to your journal is through that hidden link up there. So let me go back to my daily. On the top left of your daily, up here in the corner, there is going to be your link to your weekly page there. Oh, I must have something there. Let me delete that. That's going to be your weekly page. So whatever day you're on, there is a page tied to it that contains that day. So I'm on July 16th. If I tap on here, it's going to take me to that weekly page. All right. And you'll know what week that is because it's right on there with the date range, which is handy because even if we cover that up, if you put something on this page and you cover that up, you just have that quick reference there. Because sometimes I'm pulling out my phone or I'm doing things to remember what the date range is. So it's nice to have it right there. And then your daily links for the your daily pages will be on here, so you can go back. All right. So that's your daily page, that's your journaling page, and that's your weekly link. And then let me show you what this is your customizable one. And all of these quick links, when you tap on them, will have a circle on them so you know exactly where you're at. So these are blank and they're customizable because whatever you need to track that month or whatever you want to use these pages for, you can go ahead, you can decide yourself, and you can put an icon in there. You can just write or put a letter on there so that you know what you're tracking that month. So I like to put like my chore schedule on there every month so that I can keep track of it. And I also like to do my task progress. So I just dump all the things that I need to do that month, and then I keep track of them through there. And then here you'll have your overview page. And then here there used to be a calendar, and I did remove that in case you want to use that for something else. But there are many calendars included in PNG overlays in this, and I'll show you that so that you can put that in there if you'd like. And then you have your July vision board page, or for all your months, you'll have your goals, you'll have your finance, you'll have your tracker, and you'll have your reflections page. And that will continue for every month. So those will be standard across all of your months. Okay, so there's July, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and June. Okay, so that is the main things with the planner. So it's very similar to my original undated version, just that this one is dated and has a bigger desktop, and the weeks are linked on the dailies on the top left. Okay, and then when you want to close your planner, you just tap on this bottom and it will close the planner for you. So what comes with this planner? Let me go back in here and just go to a blank page here so that I can show you some of these pieces. So you're going to get a couple of folders in your download. It's just going to be one zipped file, but once you tap on it and unzip it, you're going to have a couple of folders in there. So let's just go through that. You're going to get your planner customizer folder. So that's where you're going to find your PNGs for your planner books, your pockets, your rings, and some of the overlays that you'll use in this planner. So I've also included all of these pieces in a Noteful sticker file. All right, so that's also in here as well. So that's the type of file that you will go into Noteful. You'll go into this little circle that's folded or curved, and then you will import this file and they will all be here for you. I like to use this way because they're already sized for you, and basically all you do is just drop them on there, and most times they come on like perfectly positioned on here too. So let me show you. So I want to use this red planner book, and while I'm here, I did change out the planner books for this version. I just gave them a different texture. I love this leather look. So the colors are very similar, but the textures are different. Okay, just so you know that. I kept the rings the same because those are just the basic colors that we kind of use across the board, and I wanted to have the basics and, you know, in the initial one. I do provide like different colors of books and rings in my sticker kits, but just wanted to include the basics on here. Okay, so in this sticker file, you get like your planner book, your pockets, that if you want to layer them, you can just put them on top and you can tuck things behind. Grab the small one. So they're like sized for you. Your page backgrounds are on here. So I'm tap happy today. Come on. All right, here we go. So if you want to use a different page, you can cover that. And then your rings are in here as well. And they usually come on pretty much where they need to be. You might just need to reposition them a little bit, but they're sized to fit. I've also included in here, let's see, some useful overlays. So if you cover the planner and you want to know where your quick links are, those are included in there. If you want to keep your hyperlinks visible for your days, those are included in there, and those are available in black and white, depending on what background you need it to show up more against. Okay, there's also your monthly calendar overlay. In case you put a background behind there and you cover your grid, you can just pop that on. Let me delete that. All right, so your your color changing tabs are in here too, your file. So there is instructions on how to install the font. That is the most important part. You install the font, that gives it the color changing ability. And then I've included the overlays in here. So those are there for the folks who are not using Noteful. So if you're in GoodNotes, Penly, Zoom Notes, something like that, where you can't use the Noteful file, then you can create your own collections, or you can still utilize this if you're able to change the fonts. So you can just type out the character that's associated with that shape, like your top tab and your right tab, and then you would put this overlay on top of it to create the tab. Okay, so that is your font folder, and then this is where I have them in the sticker file here already set up for you in size. So all you would have to do is put it on there, hit style, and then change the color. So that's how that would work. Let me do, and then I did not label these in order to give you some more customization, and you can put your own fonts and your own colors on the tab, but I did provide you with this to get you started in the event that you want to use it. It's just the text that would go on there, and then you can customize that. You can also ungroup it and then tap on each individual number here, and then you can apply your own font to it and then save it as a sticker. That way you don't have to keep redoing it if there's a specific font that you want to use for your tabs. Okay, so those are those, and those are on there. And then I've also included 3 covers for you to decorate your first page if you choose to use them. So you'll get this white one, you'll get a black cover, and then you'll get the DP teal color. All right, I'll delete that. And then let me go back in here. You will get a folder with all of your template overlays. So all of the planning templates that are in here, the 26 are available in black and white. And these are good if you don't want to copy the templates and like copy the page in the planner and then paste it after something else. That's great because you can retain your links. But sometimes if you're decorating your background and you don't want just something white, you can use these. You can just drag them in, and then you can use these over whatever background you have. And then that way you can customize further. So those are included in black and white. You also get the main planner overlays. So that is your monthly reflections, your goals and things like that. So you can use them in the same fashion. And I've included the mini calendars, Monday start and Sunday start, for this planner. So that'll be July 26 to June 27. And your paper templates are in here as well. So those are your background pages. So like your craft sheets and stuff. And those are sized there. You just have to, those are also in the sticker book. But if you can't use the Noteful sticker book, those are handy to have there too. Okay. So that is that one, and then you get your Noteful sticker file in here that you will import, and then the planner itself in a Sunday start and a Monday start. So that is the planner and journal. So like I said, it's very similar to the previous undated version. I just did a couple of changes on here, mainly, the expanded desktop, the weekly links on the daily pages, and it is now dated. I think it's just, fresh start, mid-year, starting over, starting new, and I'm going to be moving into this one. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, any feedback, any concerns, please let me know. I'm active on the group, and if you message me or just post a comment on there, I will get back to you. If you pick this one up, I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.